Hello and welcome everyone to a Sacred Symbols reading. I'm your host, Desiree DeMars. It is Saturday, June 25th, I believe, and I made an offering here for us today to bring in our guardians, guides, angels, teachers into the sacred circle. So I'm going to invite you to just do a short centering and grounding with me. And if you want, you can just skip forward, obviously, to the reading itself. But you can get settled if you'd like. Tune into your breath. Really feel your tailbone sinking down into the cushion or the chair that you're lying on or sitting on. And then imagine a brilliant white light coming down from the heavens and anchoring you to the center of the earth, anchoring you down into the core, that iron molten core of Gaia, of this divine feminine life force that revitalizes, refreshes, rebalances all things, that reestablishes cycles, both great and small. And as you feel that grounding, you feel that connection, just know that you're activating the red blood cells, the hemoglobin, the immune system in your own body. Ooh, and feel that go all the way up to the top of your head, spilling over as it fills up your toroidal field with divine white light. And just feel yourself for a moment sitting in gratitude for the opportunity to be this divine light, to sit and be in this light, be the light that you are, this brilliant starlight that came down from the heavens and is now reconnecting you to the earth that it anchored in probably billions of years ago. Come and be with us. Come and be with us. All of our chakras are aligning: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And then back up to white, flowing now, the rainbow, really enhancing the vitality in every cell, organ, and tissue of your body. Just allow yourself to receive this activation of joy, peace, strength, courage at the heart, courage to do what aligns with your truth, gratitude, humility, and divine love. Imagine your chakras vibrating at those emotional frequencies and feel them aligning and lifting you up, raising your frequency, aligning you with these new frequencies that are coming into the earth through this photonic activation that we're all receiving from being in the photon belt at this time. And then just imagine a beautiful golden light hovering above you. If you'd like, you can imagine it in the sacred geometry of a pyramid, holographic, again, infinite and eternal, self-regulating, self-generating. Feel that golden light like honey flowing down and merging with that white light, the rainbow light, the activation of all your emotional centers and beyond. And then bringing in the energies of all of the directions, the east, the south, the west, the north, above, below, and the middle. All of the elementals come and be with us in this sacred circle. Earth, air, fire, water, ether, plasma, neutrinos, gammas, on all those elements yet unknown to man. Come and be with us, expanding the sacred circle from within us out into the room in which we sit, and even further, I'm getting chills today, even further out onto the land where our ancestors once walked. Come and be with us, come and be with us. All of our guides, angels, teachers, guardians, the seen and the unseen, the magical and the mystical, the two-legged, the four-legged, the many-legged, the winged ones, the finned ones, and the creepy crawlers. Come and be with us. Sit in the sacred circle, bringing guidance, wisdom, clarity about our intention, recognizing the I am presence within us and without, activating our intention, our attention, and the movement naturally that flows in and out with the breath and with the life force of our heart spiraling out, expanding into space. The heart is an organ of reception, perception, intuition, courage. Feel that I am presence in the heart center so that you are now aligning the brain, the brain and the heart. You're creating a coherence, a dynamic movement of activation, of self-activation, of being your own medicine, allowing your own truth to flow forth with ease and grace throughout this reading, in this moment as you're breathing. And then feel that intention there in that activation zone, that cosmic alignment that is happening naturally with each breath. And if you can, take a couple of breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, so you can just relax the jaw, the neck, the shoulders, the head. In fact, relax your scalp. Allow your scalp to relax so that your brain can expand and relax at the same time. Allow your brain to feel nourished by that blood flow coming through, flowing up into your toroidal field and out, grounding it back down. And to all of our ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended and are now here working on our behalf, come and be with us. Grace us with guidance and wisdom that will reflect the next aligned action step in order for us to move forward through these challenging times, through these transitional times, through these times of great transformation and transfiguration. Allow us to flow with ease and grace into our next aligned action. So again, just take one more breath. Imagine, visualize, feel this choice that you're making, this clear desired result that you would like to have for this reading. I choose the end result of whatever that is, and just imagine it being so from the very core channel of your being. And may the action steps that you need today at this time, may they be crystal clear. And may you be able to follow through with ease and grace as you sit in this divine essence of love, appreciation for this opportunity. And may we all be for one another channels for the highest wisdom to come through and the most divine light that is possible at this time. In full faith, so be it. Aho. So, my beautiful friends, I'm going to have you blow into the basket 3 times with that intention that you felt at your heart center. And may all of the ancestors, those who've gone before us, lived a good life and transcended, be here for this guidance, and all those whose names we do not know, but whose blood runs through our veins. May they come with their wisdom and guidance in this reading today. Beautiful. Thank you. I was so curious about the reading today because I don't know about you, but this last week was really very wonky, very triggering. Brought along with it some sad news for me about the health of a friend. So I am dedicating this reading to my dear sweet friend, Juliet, for her health and well-being, for any guidance that wants to come in. And I am going to just use my beautiful new feather fan, which I blessed earlier, just to be crystal clear. Let's see about any guidance that wants to come through today. So the inquiry is here, and we see this beautiful opening here. Crown chakra open, buffalo, almost propelling us into the inquiry. That's pretty interesting. The blueprint, resting on the blueprint. We are definitely, I think this wonky energy last week was the sun, just the intensity of not only the heat, but these solar rays, these coronal mass ejections, the crystalline light that's coming through right now. All on the heels of the the equinox and the full moon that we just had. Just a lot of convergence of very intense energies. So I would say this is interesting. What is kind of hidden or locked, here's the lock, is we have shaman, water, the element of water, the emotions, and it's something kind of covering the physical, something on top of the physical. But the beautiful thing about the configuration here is, or the relationship is, we also have amulets. So we have our medicine, our power, the medicine within our second chakra, Something going in. Oh, that is so amazing. Okay, second chakra. The emotions manifesting in physical form. So just notice, and I was noticing that what's interesting right here next to the blueprint is Venus. So just take note of what it is that represents truth, love, beauty, passion, right? And this is your heart's work in the world, right? Your soul's work in the world. The soul's work that is in part a great mystery. And this is fascinating. I don't know if I've ever had two dice land so close together at the center of the reading. In fact, we have a little sacred triangle here. It's really interesting. The 4, bringing stability. I would say one of the focuses is stability for the week. And then knowing that, I'm getting chills, that it's all about something new being created on this divine path, right? On this spiritual path, on the soul's path. And some of it will just be mysterious because our frequencies are literally changing. Right, here's frequencies with, I believe it's Neptune under it, and the element of air. So, okay, when we feel like we're having these foggy moments or we're in the dark, things do not seem clear, just know we're protected, we are guided. Clarity of mind comes with speaking your truth. And that is what will bring you into divine union with yourself, with your heart. Beautiful. And here is the third eye. Oops, kind of pushed on it too hard there. So sorry. Speak your truth. Yep, your DNA is changing. Your passion is being awakened and activated. It is sacred. It's a sacred journey that we're on right now. And the emotions are a big part of it. They're bringing clarity and wisdom through the element of the moon, right? The elements of this divine feminine within us, the hidden, the feminine, the watery. Yeah, so how interesting. The sacred triangle at the very center, the seed, the something new planted, have a strong foundation in preparation for this journey that we're on, this soul's journey through the great mystery, because that's what it is indeed. I don't think anyone has the answer about it other than we know it's huge transformation, right? It's like a rebirth. We have mother, so interesting, a young one on your father's side and grandmother, mother and grandmother on your mother's side. Your maternal grandmother and your mother are right here next to this element that is about rebirth. Having a rebirth here. Beautiful. A rebirth, a rebirthing, a restructuring. Here's Saturn, a restructuring down to our very core. Oof, got chills when I said that one. Down to our very core. That's what we're restructuring all the conditioning, the old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve. Just really, we're going to be forced to let go if we do not let go, because here's Mars. It's all about moving forward out of old patterned thinking modalities, behaviors, and ways of being. And this is that home that resides within you, right? The thoughts in your head. Find balance there in that place. Yeah, find balance. Find balance there. Yep, that's the work of the shaman. So in the darkness, that's where the seed of light is, right? That's where we'll find the seed. And just know that, some of this is just will be unknown because it's new territory and we're having a total transfiguration around your vision. You might be feeling like you don't even know what your vision is anymore. But the place to find it is your heart and what brings passion to your heart, right? That's where it resides. In fact, this is deer toe here under the transfiguration, and a young a grandparent, the great grandparents on your father's side, the paternal grandparents are here saying, yep, it's a major transfiguration. The eye of God is here. The best way to move through all of this is to stay in innocence. Stay in a frequency of innocence, and you will be guided. You will have surprises beyond your expectations, right? Beyond what you could do with the with the little mind, with the small self, right? We want to focus on the big self, the self with a capital S, and trust that how that is led is through the heart's communication with the heart being an organ of perception, right? Activating your own passion within. Yep. Yep. Because your DNA is changing. All of our DNA is changing. And in order to really be a partner with yourself, to love the self, when you feel like you are kind of ungrounded, where you want to connect is with your star family, right? Your star nations. Because then you're connecting to your true source from where you came. And that is not spacey. That is directed. That is informed by why you came here to be in this life, in this lifetime. You know, only you know, and others maybe who are on the same path or you've been with before. That's the community here. Part of the new vision is about community. How can you best make a wish about your vision, about community, and it shall come true, right? It's inevitable. It's inevitable if you drop the resistance. Let your mind align with your heart in this coherent fashion. Speak your truth, and then you will receive all that you desire. It's just inevitable. I'm not saying it as a prediction. I'm saying that is the natural order of things. That when we have creative attention somewhere, and we have that here, because what we've done is create that space that we place, or a thing that we want to be here. And then it takes aligned action to get there. We've created this tension of what's going on now and here, and now and here, each moment, each step. And that is what's transferring us into the desired result, right? Our current reality is what it is. And we are here now visualizing that end result. So our current reality, end result, and we're moving forward towards the end result with our aligned action. Yeah, because we have huge Plutonian changes going on here. This is interesting. Jupiter, yeah, I have Jupiter resting on soul remembering or soul retrieval. And right there is a fork in the road. And here's drum and here's horse. So with this idea of soul retrieval is being amplified right now, or soul remembering, this is big right now for all of us. This power that we're retrieving, this memory that we're retrieving about who we truly are. It's definitely, it's informed by the drum, by our own heartbeat, by how our heart synchronizes with others, our community. And then this is beautiful. So either way, on this fork in the road, we've got movement, right? We've got horse saying move, whatever. If you feel resistance, you have this current reality, you want this something in the desired reality, the vision, to get from the current to the future vision, the desired result, the end result. We want this tension, this creative tension, so that it's pulling us. We're being drawn toward it. We don't have to push, we don't have to pull. It's just like magnetism. We call it in my coaching work, we call it the magnetic mind, right? We are being magnetized toward our desired result, our true choices in life. These true choices are things that we absolutely just love to do them because we love it. We just absolutely are in love. This is our heart chakra. This is the passion. right? What do you just absolutely love because you love it? I suggest that you experiment with that in just small ways. Notice if you have things that you want to do or you feel like are on your list of to-dos. And, is it a ah or is it a Is it in alignment with your heart and ah? Or is it, something on the list, a to-do that you have no desire to do? Now, some of those things may be critical and necessary, but maybe you can hire someone, maybe you can do it with somebody, and it would make it a whole lot more fun. Use your creativity, use your imagination. This is what I said about innocence. Allow the magic to unfold, and it can all get done with ease and grace without pushing, simply by speaking your truth, stating what it is you want, manifesting, moving toward that manifestation. And really, so either fork in the road that you take on this journey toward your desired result is going to, since I see it like moving this way, the spiral. So that is kind of showing me that this fork in the road here is not so much about which path will you choose. It's actually in the direction it's lying and facing, and heading this way. It's saying either of these roads, it's one aspect of it is about you must move forward. You must be in movement. You must take action and be grounded in that action, in that aligned action. And then the other aspect of it is that what's important is introspection. We have bear here. This is bear and drum, right? And an ancient one. We have ancient ancestors here. Father, the masculine, and the feminine. We have ancient ancestors here. Pay attention this week to your work that you do out in the world. Not maybe so much your personal work if you have a job or whatever your work is that is your bread and butter. Just notice, just call in the ancient ancestors. They are bringing extra power here, and they are supporting you in cutting away what no longer serves, right? Cutting away what no longer serves. Both the ancestors, the maternal ancient ones and the paternal ancient ones. The paternal ancient ones on your father's side and your mother's side. Ooh, that's so interesting. Yes, so interesting. The men, this is what I'm trying to say. Let me recommunicate that. Ancient ancestors on your mother's side, the women, the ancient women. And then the ancient men on your mother's side. So that's interesting. The maternal and the paternal ancient ones on your mother's side. Wow, what a fascinating pairing. And then we have third chakra right here in between them. This power to move forward, this power to amplify, to project, to create in the world, right? To manifest through this transfiguration, through this transformation that's happening. I think it's all converging. This is what I was trying to say about the position. Sorry, I digressed there a little bit, but it's with the fork in the road, I'm seeing that it's all leading. All roads are leading to this, right? The soul's remembering. The soul's remembering. That's what this whole journey's about. Coming back into alignment with our own soul. The soul that came in with abundance, new ways of creating abundance in our lives, new ways of partnering, of working with community that supports our vision and that we support the community. It's a two-way street, right? And it's happening then in the body. Here's the body of the body, mind, spirit. Here is grandfather on your mother's side. So your grandfather on your father's side. No, I'm sorry, grandmother. So your grandmother on your father's side, that's the blue piece here. Grandfather, the blues are the paternal, the red are the maternal. And this is the maternal grandfather. So your mother's father, your father's grandmother. And that doesn't, and just be with that, just sit with that. I think it's a bigger picture thing. It's not something that's happening boom and then you're gonna feel that shift happening immediately. But just take note, grandfather on your mother's side, grandmother on your father's side, and this timekeeper. It's resting here at a timekeeper here, and here's the other. This happened last week, totally opposite, and both facing up. So that's fascinating. So it's like, yep, there's deeper work to do. When timekeeper shows up like that, what I get from it is it's like a pause. So it's not the inhale and it's not yet the exhale. It's that pause in between. So take pause, allow the ancestors to bring forth some of the support and the energy that you might be needing at this time to get you through. Right? To get you through. It's big stuff. Oops, so sorry. It's big stuff here. Yeah, this is not surface. It's very deep, right? Deep ancestral healing. Pachamama, sacred ceremony. Do a ceremony. That's what's at the base here of your inquiry. And one of the key pieces here is this little spiral shell that's about what is hidden, what is in the fog, what is not clear. So some of the process that we're in is just about clarifying and knowing that that indeed is a process. And what is needed in order to gain the clarity is time for reflection. That's what this abalone shell is for. Taking time to reflect. Yep, I can't even make this. Well, I guess that's kind of how it was. And what's really fascinating, here's your father. Father and the yet unborn, the yet to be created, Buddha, throat chakra, right on top of the divine feminine, right? And here you are. Here you are right alongside of this kind of small circle of pieces that at the center is the father figure. That I think the masculine's going through some of the deepest healing right now. It's definitely in our collective. And I just noticed that underneath this piece here that represents the earth, that's key, right? Loving the earth, doing ceremony for the earth, tapping into the earth, getting your feet in the ground, being by the water, going swimming, whatever it is, running, hiking, being out in nature. That's healing the masculine aspect. Oof, I know today I really needed to go work out, and I did. I just had so much frustration built up from a lot of intense things going on this week. All okay, but oof, big stuff to digest. And so you might be feeling that too. Just notice and be aware that the paternal side of your family is going through big transition, big transformation, all in perfect timing, perfect order, right? But nevertheless, still intense. And so this greater work in the world, the soul's work, the soul remembering that I spoke of here, yeah, just know some of it is a part of the great mystery on this spiral dance that we're in, this holo movement that we are in as a collective. And just remember, we're restructuring, getting grounded, planting new seeds. And when the seeds are planted, it feels like sometimes nothing's happening. We don't see anything on the surface. That's the pause I spoke of. So just know, then that's part of the process, the pause before we spiral up into the next level. Wow. So blessings to you, Juliet. That was just right on here at the beginning of the reading. I hope that resonates with you in spirit. And to close that circle, I hope that it helped many of you, all of you, with some or all of the questions, the inquiries you had this week. I got a sensation that you might want to listen to it twice. I think there were a lot of layers there, and things just kind of popped out very matter of factly, and yet they are multidimensional, right? Like I got a sense that what is happening and why we're in this pause is because what is actually happening is holographic, right? We are, and this is what we're becoming aware of. The veil is thin. Those of us who are doing any kind of medical intuition work or mediumship work, I know in my mediumship work, I am just, it is really amplified right now, and I'm really feeling the souls on the other side. It's so fascinating. It's really beautiful, and it is just such an honor. So I'm going to take all of this in as I hope you do. Take a couple of breaths and just imagine you're actually taking in these symbols. Ooh, this beautiful spiral. Let yourself relax again. And know that you're taking in these words, the symbols, even if you don't really understand what they mean or think you know what the depth of their meaning is. You absolutely do. And just affirm that through your imagination and through your ability to embody the soul that you came into in this life to fulfill a destiny, fulfill a true end result, a true choice. Just know that that has been received. And the receiving of this not only benefits you, but it benefits all those you come in contact with. In full faith, so be it. Aho. So thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Pop back up. And thank you for bringing your energy to the circle. Please like and share this if it has meaning for you or you feel it is healing or expansive for you in some way, opens your mind, your body, your spirit. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Take really good care of yourself. There's a lot going on, and know that it's just all about one step at a time, right? Taking that step toward the true end result, your true choice. The choice of health and vitality in your life, the choice of being the predominant creator in your life, choosing an end result of your true nature and purpose. Really manifesting, being your true nature and purpose. And with that said, may you live a life you love.